everybody? Junior Cuddy here and or Ready for short. And today we're gonna be checking out the Happy Chaos trailer for Guilty Gear Strive. The trailer dropped not too long ago, actually yesterday, because today would be Sunday. So the trailer dropped Saturday, and when the trailer dropped, they dropped it at the Ripple Kumite, and they revealed the new character, like I said before, Happy Chaos. So today we're just gonna come through, check it out, analyze it a bit, see what we can find, see some interesting stuff, and just like try to kind of theory craft and see what his character's gonna be like, what he'll do, and all that kind of stuff. You know, the typical, the usual. So I like this type of stuff. I think it's super fun, and I actually think he looks really cool in this trailer. I actually do. He's one of the more cooler characters I thought since like I played the story mode in the game, because I'm like a big lore head. So like seeing him was like super fun and entertaining, so I'm super excited. So we're gonna hop in and check out his trailer. I'm going in with the notion that you've already seen the trailer, so I'll link the trailer down below so you can go watch it. It's not too long, so you just come right back and so we can do the analysis. But without taking any more time, let's just hop straight into the analysis. So boom, let me make sure to cut this off so don't overlap. If you haven't seen the trailer though, like I said, I'm going in with the notion that you have seen it. If you haven't seen this trailer though, I think that the beginning portion is super cool, and his theme sounds really nice, and I like everything else they say. They're like, oh, he's a restorer of humanity, you know, like he doesn't see good or evil. Everything's like on a balanced scale to him, so it's like you kind of don't know what he's going to do. So it's like he's like the restorer of humanity and da 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 da. And his intro is so sick. Like he just walks behind him and just comes on the screen. He's so cool. But this is when they start showing the gameplay stuff, right? So this is when we're gonna start pausing, breaking stuff down, and all that good stuff, right? So right here, this is the first clip that we see of him fighting. In this clip, you're gonna see like these blue markers, and you see like him dashing and all that other good stuff, him running on his feet. And when he does here, he staggers. He staggers what this looks like his 2K. So let's just play the whole clip out first. If we can run back, right? Okay. So there was some pretty interesting stuff right there, right? So first, let this play out. Sorry about that. Okay, Gunslinger Messiah, da 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 da. Okay, boom, blue markers, right? Okay. So there we have blue markers. The blue markers are what I can tell are his gun markers, because as you can see, and as they said before, like Gunslinger Messiah, if you don't already, he uses twin pistols. So how that happens is, what you see through the trailer, he has like these markings. There's two colors to the markings, and you see them both on Leo. He has a blue one and he has an orange one. And the orange one seems to cause a guard break, which you'll see like in this little segment here. In the blue one, it seems like it has like more free range. And you'll see later in the trailer, he actually has like a meter. He has two. He has a bullet meter like Outnum from Melty Blood, and he has a regular blue meter. And it shows when like he's using like the blue markings. But as you can see here, he staggers with 2K. And even though he's staggering with 2K, like he's using like his move already, like the hit reticle like doesn't go away or looks as though it resets. It still like moves with him, right? And then he does it again, and then somehow that causes the hit reticle to like come back. So I don't know if he did that manually or that's just a case of it linking with like 2K. Like it's a property of the move. I don't really know. And then he does that and he shoots, right? But this one doesn't call guard break, it's just regular guard stun. And as you see here, like he had this cool animation, like his glasses fly out. I think that's just a cooler detail. But right here, this is what I'm talking about, the orange marker. So before we saw the blue marker, and this is the orange marker, and I'm going to guess this takes like more ammo or more meter, because when Leo hits, when it hits Leo and Leo was guarding the orange marker, he gets guard broken. So we know that in Guilty Gear Strive, guard crush moves are usually moves that well, not every character guard crush move can take a resource, but it's usually like a move that like has a generous amount of startup and stuff like that. So it's kind of like usually a bigger move in somebody's kit. Guard break moves usually are a big move in somebody's kit. Potemkin's guard impact, Soul's Fafnir, Mito. I said Mino. Sorry about that. I mixed meter and Eno, but Eno's 50 meter option of Ultimate Fortissimo, May 6H, like fully charged 6H, stuff like that. Like a lot of pre like. There's a build up to it for like the guard break stuff. So as you can see, the orange bullet guard broke Leo, and Leo then tries to run up to him after that, and he gets hit with the orange reticle, and the orange reticle launches Leo up. But something else the orange reticle does, something else about this, that it kind of cuts off before like you can see it. There's another orange reticle on Leo. So even though like it cuts off right after this, I'm pretty sure if like you have like more bullets stored or more resource to do like the orange reticle of the bullet, I'm pretty sure that it would just like attack him again. So I think you can do like a if you have like more than one shot, if you hit somebody with an orange reticle, you can combo off the orange reticle. But I don't know much about the blue reticle, but I think you see a little bit more of the blue reticle when he fights May later in the trailer, but we'll get to that. But as you can see here, the orange reticle causes guard break, and it launches on hit. I don't know, it doesn't look like counter hit because it didn't have like the counter hit effect or like the effects that goes with the counter hit, so it just looks like a regular hit. So on regular hit, it seems like the orange reticle launches and you can get a combo because it's a second orange reticle on him before he even like lands or is close to landing. So it seems as though like he can get like a second hit off that, so that's pretty cool. Right here is super interesting too because you see this right here on Happy Chaos, you see like this little smiley face thing while he's guarding, and he does something super cool like out of this smiley face guard thingy right here, and then he backdashes, right? But he left a little surprise. He left a clone. So in this trailer you see a lot of Happy Chaos using clones, and it's another segment with Kai coming up where Kai actually blunts the clone, and the clone like takes a hit. It kind of reminds me of like Dizzy's fish, Dizzy Garfish, how it works like that. But from that little like smiley face type insignia that he was using when he was blocking, he creates a clone from that. And I'm going to guess that uses some type of meter, or it may just be a quarter circle input, but I'm going to guess it uses some type of meter. And then boom, he hits it. You see the clone takes the hit for it, and it stop Nago right there. Usually like if Nago used Beyblade from this range, oh, I didn't mean to run that fast, but boom, wow. Okay, so if Nago used like Beyblade from this range, it will like kind of go a bit further, but like the clone stopped him. So the clone takes a hit, right? And he backdashes from the clone. And before we get to this next segment where like he hits Nago and he just blocks them with the blue reticles, I think he has yeah, I want to get some of the way. I think he has stance cancels, and I think out the clone is like a natural backdash. So I think when like you set clone, because like you see it in the trailer more, he used more clones, but he always does like backdash after it, right? So I'm gonna say when you set clone, you have like a set, you have set inputs you can hit to like do a follow-up. So I think out of the clone is either A, a natural backdash, or B, you can pick a button to press after clone, and then it sets for him to do something, because like he does it more than once. So like he hit the clone came out, and he automatically backdashed like right there. So I think he has follow-ups out of that. So yeah, and then this part is interesting, right? It seems though he has a 2-hit normal, right? It seems like 5K maybe a 2-hit normal, as you can see right here, because he does more. Either like Nago wasn't close enough for the second move of this 5K to hit, or something like that, or maybe 5H, who knows what this move is, but it seems like a 2-hit normal, but maybe it's just like the animation, but I think it's a 2-hit normal. Right here. Boom, boom, boom. And then right there, he shoots off the first blue reticle, right? Right here, right? He shoots off the first blue reticle, and then that leaves Nago in a little bit of hit stun, and then he walks towards Nago, and then he does it again, and then from here, he grabs Nago. So I think in this little excursion right here, the first question I asked is, I think this may be interruptible. I think like you can interrupt him from like sending off the second shot after he sends the first shot, because it doesn't seem as though Nago wasn't that much block stun. So maybe this isn't true, and like you can match in between this, but like if you condition your if you condition your opponent, then maybe like you can get them to respect that to like do some crazy things. But even though I think that's interruptible, I think from this distance, if he does this, it's not. And I think what this creates will low-key be really good for this character is a strike throw situation. So like if you mash, you get counter hit, or he can try to throw you. And from there, like he can start playing mind games, right? Because right here, he shoots him super up close, walks up, and then he throws him. So I think if he gets the bullet off from that close, like if he gets the blue reticle off from that close, it creates a strike throw situation for him. I think that's super cool, right? So it can catch mashing or throw attempts and stuff like that. So that'll be really good. But I think if he shoots the reticle from a distance like right here, even though like it could be, I'm going to guess this move like +1 block, maybe not 2+, maybe like plus 4ish, plus like plus I say like +4, plus somewhere around that range, right? The 4 range, like +4, something like that. But even though from like this range, you could probably still interrupt it with like a fast button, like a 2P, or like Nago's 6P, something like that, like a really fast button that you can interrupt that with. But if he does it up close like this, you actually have to like encounter a strike throw situation. So maybe like if you want to do like the 2-shot blue reticle, you have to like enforce like a mind game kind of. You have to enforce like your scariness, you know, you need to make them scared to do something. But when he gets this close to you, like he can start playing like actual strike throw games right here. See, as he throws Nago. So I think that's pretty cool with his character, where they see cool throw animation, just some cinematic stuff right here. Right here, you see? Okay, so this is what I'm talking about when he does the clone into follow up. Every time you see him do clone, he does a backdash out of it. Like, just play one more time. Boom, right here. So I think that's pretty cool. So like I said, A, I think it's a follow up, just a natural follow up out of his clone, or B, you have a set amount of inputs, and you're gonna see why I say the set amount of inputs, because he can actually do different stuff, but it's on shot, it's on a gun hit. So you see him do this right here. You see him ready to shoot his gun. The clone is out. Kai coming to attack. The clone, Kai hits the clone, and just like that, it barely touches him. But since Kai hit the clone and Kai like hit something, Kai's in recovery state. So he hits Kai with the orange reticle. Like I said, the orange reticle before, when he hit Leo with, boom, it launches him. So it seems though the orange reticle is like a more powerful hit, so it's probably going to consume more resource. But as you can see, he's doing something. He's doing a roll. So this is where like the follow-up theory came from, that he has follow-ups. After like an orange reticle shot that launches Kai, he does a roll. So he does a roll like this, and then from the roll, he combos. Boom. And does like a Zul Super. So let's just run it back one more time all the way through. Right? Like that, right? So that's pretty cool. He does a roll, and then from the roll he does like a move. So either the roll has like an additional follow-up that just ends right there, or the roll has low recovery, like it's low enough in recovery that when he rolls out of it, he can do like a stagger move out of it, right? Like this seems like a 5K or something like that. He does this move, he hits Kai. The blue reticle's already on him too. Like from like the time Kai is on his way back down and he does the roll, the blue reticle is already on him. So the blue reticle may be like an auto attack type thing, but we can get into that later. But he does like a 5K kind-ish move. I say a lot of moves are 5K because like all his moves, he uses his feet. So, but this looks like a genuine 5K. The other one would not look like a 5H, but this looks like a genuine 5K. And then he does this. He follows with another move. This could be like a command normal, like a six type move, maybe like 6H or 6K, something like that. Command type move. Who knows what this is? Or 6P. This may be 6P, right? And then he does a super off of it. You can tell by like the little spark animation. Same thing like when Kai does Sacred Edge, or Mei does like Dolphin, or does her command grab. You see like the little animation, then know that the super and all. So we can tell that's a super. And what it looks like just from it looks like kind of like let's just call it for now, because like there's no like guide video out or anything like that, so we don't know exactly like what this move is. But for now, let's just call it overdrive. So let's say like he popped into overdrive, and I'm guessing since he is a gunslinging character, what this could do for him, it could probably like something like Jackal's, like when Jackal pops her when she pops her like her meter super, she either A, guards the clone, or B, with the meter it fills up rapidly. So maybe like when because you're gonna see like his meter bar soon when he's fighting Mei, maybe he gets like heavy increased meter or something like that, or he gets like unlimited bullets or something like that, so something cool like that. So like his overdrive type mode, as you can see here as he pops it. But I just want to go back to this real quick, and you see him like push him like this, and like I want to get back on the blue reticle real quick, because it seems as though when his gun comes out, I think the blue reticle is like automatic. So like you can either aim it, or if you don't even touch it, you just pour the gun out, it'll automatically like just kind of like over time lock on the enemy. So I think that's like what that blue reticle would do. So I think that'll be pretty cool if like that's actually a thing that happens with him. Like maybe the orange one you have to like actually aim it, or the orange one like since like it costs like a lot more meter, it automatically pinpoints the opponent. But this one like it takes a little bit of time unless you automatically manually aim it. But if you don't, it automatically aims, but just after some time, because you can see after he pops him up with the blue one, after the orange one, the blue reticle actually just automatically comes down and attached to Kai. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I think that's it for this segment. Oh yeah, and another thing about Happy Chaos is I think he has a mode without his gun. So I think he can like, he doesn't always have to be in gun mode. You can put it away and attack with it. With this animation that he has, you can see like he's like running. So he's running, but he doesn't have guns. So it could be like oh yeah, he just like has like a like it just have animation with no guns. But you see like when he fights Ino later in this trailer, he attacks without a gun too. So I think like he has like the gun is like a stance, or like it just takes some time, like it's like a command to pull the gun out. And like if the gun is not out, then like he recharges bullet or he recharges meter faster. But like as you can see here, when he's running towards Millie, like he has no gun in his hand like at all. So and he attacks, like I said before, he attacks Ino with no gun. So I think he has like a mode way, like he can be in gun or he can be without gun. And then right here you see him like his guard break animation like that with Lillian, and then like a little baton right there. You know, he's a little show offy type boy, even though he might not want to say himself. See right here, right? He fighting Ino. He's fighting Ino. Oh my gosh. Never mind. The animation was so fast, it looked like he didn't have a gun in his hand. So I guess he does. Wait, wait. Oh, that's because he's doing his super. He's doing his special move. But my point may still stand. Like he may still not like have like a gun stance. But the animation was really fast and I couldn't tell. And then like with this super, he put it away. With this special, he put it away. So like I couldn't tell. Sorry about that. But it's the point may still stand. He may still not have like a gun stance. But he swipes Ino with this normal, and then from this normal he calls out his clone, and then again he does like the backdash thing. So that's like my point A, point B type thing with like the follow-ups. And you know he does like this cool little clone thing. It's like, you know, stuff like that. You know, little thing to add character to him like that. And I'm pretty sure like even if you hit this clone, this dude give like the recovery frames, and this dude like acts like a guard form, like Dizzy's Guardfish. So I'm pretty sure that would still act the same way. But then from here you can see him actually doing for the first time in the trailer reloading it. So like the bullets and the meter that I was talking about, as you can see right here, he's reloading his gun. So like that's a command to reload your gun, and it's probably like out the backdash follow up if there's an additional follow up, or maybe there's like another input. But as you can see, he can actually reload his gun like that, right? Boom. And then once his gun is finished reloading, the blue reticle is back, like right there. The blue reticle is back once he finished reloading, and his gun is like ready to shoot. Boom. Here we go. Okay, this is where you actually see like the meter stuff. This is what I was talking about when he was fighting May. So right here you see at the bottom he has two meters. He has a bullet meter and he has a blue meter. I think the bullet meter is pretty much looks self-explanatory, with like as he walks and shoots the blue bullets, one bullet goes down at a time. So he shoots May twice right here. Boom, boom, right? And the blue reticle, I said the blue reticle with the blue bullets, blue reticle, yeah, I was right. The meter goes down, the bullets go down by 2, and his meter goes down. And the meter drains like consistently, right? It's not like just by the bullet shot. Like as he walks, the meter drains too. Look, see? Like the meter drains like as he's walking and as he shoots. So it seems like, I guess this could be like a stance thing for him. When he's in stance with his gun out, his meter drains like consistently, but consistently. And even when he shoots, it takes away his bullets in his meter. But if you leave stance, then maybe like that's when it starts refilling. Or like the reload animation he had with Ino before, that's like how you reload his gun. So yeah, and then boom, boom. And as you can see, like how May is defending against it, it doesn't seem like something that's like guaranteed. Like I think the bullet hits where exactly where the blue mark is. So May's hitbox wasn't at this area, so she didn't get hit. So she just backdashed it. And then the blue marker's right here, and then May again. She backdashed it again. So there seems to be like countermeasures against bullet. You don't have to like just sit there and block and be scared of it. It seems like you can like probably like dash forward or like try to dash block, or you can backdash like May is doing against his blue bullets, stuff like that. But as you can see, as he's walking and as he shoots, his blue meter goes down, and as he shoots also, his bullets go down too. But I'm thinking the orange bullets is because like guard break and it launches on hit. I'm pretty sure it takes like 2 bullets, but that's just a speculation. But this here, like you can see him in motion with his meter and his bullets and like how it all goes together and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. And then this is a pretty cool thing. Like when a timeout, he shoots the timer. You know, it's like it's like how his ideology works. Like, you know, everything is what you think it is, that type of thing. So like I think that's pretty cool. And like this is super cool. This is like a super show off, but this is super cool. And it's a super that hits behind him, right? I don't know if it'll always hit behind him regardless. I don't know like what kind of super this is, because this is the only time like we see it. But like this could be like a niche way to deal with like mix-ups. Low-key kinda like if you're scared like of the left, right, or whatever, depending on like how the input works, if you just like want to hit behind you real quick because you don't know, you can like use this. So like it may be like a niche way to like go against cross-ups and stuff like that, but we don't know. But it could like have like a beginner animation that we just haven't seen yet, but it might not, because Crow wasn't Foss was in Scarecrow state. So if it was like an animation, it would like hit him and then Scarecrow wouldn't have showed up, because like the animation would have went off and it would have just been Foss's body. But it seems like this super is like a just like a dual super, like a not very cinematic super, but like I said, it can hit behind, so it may always hit behind. I'm gonna go with that for right now, because that's what it seems like. So it may just be a super that hits behind. I really need a way to do a cross ups, or just a way to do some additional damage, or maybe he just turns around during the super and it hits in front, stuff like that. But you see a super and it's super cool. This super is so sick, bro. So sick. Right? And then like you see his little outro, he hops in his car, he starts laughing at you, and then like this is the first glimpse that you see of his super as he's dodging Axel command grab. It involves Loki through Axel command grab, because like you can see it right here, it kind of like already went through his feet already, so like it involves through it. And like you see like the first glimpse of like his super, right? And then like he pulls like the twin pistols like that, which is pretty sick. Symmetrical. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So that was the stuff I wanted to cover in the Happy Chaos trailer. So all this good stuff, him fighting Leo, all that, the blue reticle, the orange reticle launching, hitting again, clone, backdashing, stuff like that, strike throw off of chances like this, roll follow-ups, all that other stuff like that, a little overdrive super, may have no gun stance, all that other good stuff, right? So there's also more. So what the Guilty Gear page did was they released like a little excerpt on him, right? So like they already like show his type and everything. So Happy Chaos right here, he's a shooting type character. The only other shooting type character is Ramathal. So we already know that he's a shooting type character. And then right here they show like his ease of use is 2 stars. I think Jacko is also a character who has an ease of use of 2 stars, right? And maybe Eno too, right? So like Jacko and Eno are like 2-star characters. Yeah, Jacko was 1 and Eno was 1. So like that's could give you like a glimpse of like how like it's going to be getting used to playing him and all that other stuff like that. But yeah, he's 2-star use, Restore of Humanity, Gunsling, Broken Messiah. He's the original who discovered the backyard and taught humanity about magic. After absorbing half of Eno, he suddenly changed drastically. He now carries within himself all of humanity's hope towards living. He feels that his existence will be forgiven by a greater will when mankind loses their humanity. The concepts of good and evil of equal value to him. He may cause major incidents, but he could also end up on the side of justice. So Happy Chaos. Right there, you see a bit his full render, you can see his outfit and everything like that. There's some screenshots, some extra screenshots of him and stuff like that right here. So it's just him right there. I'm pretty sure this is his intro quip, what he looks like in his intro. See this more right here. Well, let me go back real quick. Yep, and then like you see him shooting at Kai right here off the blue reticle, and it seems though it may not have that much hit stun, the blue reticle, because it doesn't seem like it's ready to launch Kai up, and if anything, it seems like it's ready to push him back or knock him on the floor a bit. So you see him hitting with the blue reticle right there. You see the hit effect in him walking forward. So it seems though like he can like walk while he shoots, and that'd be like a really good thing for him, right? Really good thing. And this is him doing the super. So the first time we seen him do the super, he was in back turn, like he was doing it backwards for false. But this time he's doing it like from a longer range, and he's shooting in front of him. So maybe like depending on the command or depending on the distance away from the opponent, like or there just may be a something that helps you change it at will that he can shoot like this. So like depending on how they set it up and depending on how like the inputs work, you can like set up which way you want the super to happen, like behind him, in front of him, what range, like the range you want to select that at and stuff like that. So yeah, this one like he's shooting a little bit far away from him and it's in front of him and it's hitting the Axel from all sides right there. So like, that's another glimpse of his super, or one of them. We don't know if he has 1 or 2. And this is another one. I can't tell if this is this seems like the orange one, because like the gun effect is orange and it's launching not go up, and I'm pretty sure when he was shooting at Kai with the blue one, the hit effect was blue. Yeah, so I'm guessing if it's blue or orange reticle, it'll show when it hits from his gun. That the effect from his gun will show if it's blue or it's orange reticle. So this one is blue. You could tell it's blue because like you can see like the blue circles around Kai, and it seems like it's pushing him back a bit. But you can see when he's shooting Nago with the orange reticle, it launches him up, right? And it is an orange effect from his gun. And it seems like he's taking more power because like he's holding it with 2 hands instead of walking with one towards Kai, holding it with 2 hands, and it seems like it's blowing him back a bit. So it seems like this one takes a bit more power, right? So yeah, and you can see him blowing up Nago with the orange reticle and launch him in the air. He probably gonna have like be able to get like a second follow-up, but with the roll, like you see with Kai, it doesn't seem like it launched him that far. So maybe he can't go that far, but he can hit like with another one, or like it gives like a good amount of knockdown, like a hard knockdown on hit. so like he can run up and pressure stuff like that. So that's like the photos and stuff, the extra stuff they have at Happy Chaos. But yeah, that was Happy Chaos. That was my little analysis for Happy Chaos. I hope you enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed doing it too. If you like Happy Chaos, if you don't like him, how you feel about him? Are you excited? You know, how do you think he was going to fit into the game? If you want to talk about it, just leave it in the comments down below. I'd love to talk about it and just get your input and stuff and just have a conversation. So other than that, I want to say thank you so much for coming through and checking out the Happy Chaos trailer with me and doing the analysis. I really enjoy doing this, and I hope you guys like doing it too. Thank you guys so much, and until next time, I hope you all have an amazing day. See you.